Hidden away between India and Tibet, the Kingdom of Bhutan is perhaps the most magical of all the Himalayan nations. It's a stunningly beautiful place, isolated and deeply spiritual. The only place flat enough for an airstrip is Paro in the west of the country. Some Bhutanese claim their pilots are the best in the world, though air travel to the country has only been permitted since 1974. Little has changed since medieval times, and Tibetan Buddhism is still at the heart of the communities here. The valleys are dominated by graceful monasteries called dzongs. The monks here have many duties, the first of the day being to burn juniper to ward off bad weather and promote sunshine and blue skies. There is a belief in the West that monks live in a closed order, but here they come and go as they please. They can even choose marriage over celibacy, and some have taken on the rather unspiritual practices of their Western counterparts. Most visitors typically stay 7 days, but there's more than enough to keep you occupied for longer. If you're trekking, you might want to stay for as long as a month. Just mingling with the local people and wandering through their communities is a great experience. The misty foothills of the Himalayas are quite a sight. The name derives from him, the local word for snow, and Alyas, which means mountains, the snow mountains. Every year, some 2,000 people come here to trek, but not to climb. Climbing is strictly forbidden because the mountains are thought to be sacred by the locals, who believe the peaks are the homes of the deities. Visiting the capital, Thimphu, is well worth the effort. There's a lot to see in a day, so you might want to stay longer. You get a strong sense of everyday life at the Saturday market. Although there are windows onto the Western world and the stalls sell the kind of produce that tourists might buy, they're all locally made and often of the finest quality. The wonderful aromas draw you deeper into the market, where you'll find more locals shopping and gossiping. Nearby, the finalists of the Archery Federation tournament battle things out. Archery is the Bhutanese national sport, and you'll see men competing in every village. Good sportsmanship is respected and the game steeped in pride. It can be great fun to watch, especially when the archers break into their traditional song and dance. It's the law to wear traditional dress, which helps preserve the culture of this country. For years, its rulers have maintained a policy of isolation. This has preserved a way of life which has all but disappeared from neighbouring countries. Smiling faces instead of traffic lights help keep the traffic moving here. Climbing up the 3,050-metre high Dutchula mountain pass, you can see the change in vegetation from alpine to subtropical. The views are spectacular. To the east you see a more rural Bhutan, but whichever way you turn, you're met by a feast of stunning scenery. A visit to this exotic land is an enriching experience. Stunning landscapes, gracious hospitality, and a glimpse into a lifestyle and culture that the modern world has left behind. Bhutan.